My favourite thing is making felted flowers. They really give me pleasure and they seem to make other people smile, which is great. But one of my most recent moves is into birds and mackerel. There's so much going on this island where people are making beautiful things and our visitors they're crying out for things that are made on Alderney. It's a great project. It won't change the way you make things, it won't change the way you sell things, but it's going to benefit everybody, shopkeepers and artisans alike. It's really exciting.
I seem to specialise in remodelling heirloom pieces for people that they don't wear anymore. They sit in the jewellery box given to them by great granny or whatever, and I am able to remodel them, melt the metal down, reset the stones into something that's wearable and modern. It's something I really enjoy, so it's something I'll never be able to stop. So I make handmade jewellery and can make pretty much most things, silverware, all sorts of things, tiaras. I've done all sorts over here. It is an extraordinary community, as everyone knows, and there is some fantastic pieces to do. So I really enjoy it.
Well, most of my time is spent knitting. If I'm sitting, I'm knitting. It's the one thing that's just become a passion. My grandchildren don't like knitted things. I don't want to knit anything for myself, and so this is quite a good thing to knit. I've knitted over 400 different tea cosies. Most of them are just in my mind. They're just made up, a one-off. Very occasionally I find a pattern that I really, really like. I've tried to keep some things local. So this is a Guernsey donkey and our cow. And these are shells collected from Bray Beach on the bottom of that one. This is from the famous Blonde Hedgehog Hotel. Oh, it's Peter Rabbit. No, I'm not selling him either. I did make another one the other day, but that doesn't come very often.
I've always loved pottery, and when I was on holidays I'd always buy a little bit of local pottery. And so a friend of mine started having potting lessons in Riddings in Derbyshire, and I went along and joined her. And I loved it so much. I bought a kiln and I bought a wheel and got into it. And then when we moved here nearly 4 years ago, I'd got nowhere really to start storing everything I was making, and so I just inquired to see if anyone would be interested in buying any, and it snowballed from there.
I got into this about 5 years ago when I arrived on Alderney. I think I was going for a walk and I found some sea glass on the beach, and I thought it would be really cool to make this into a piece of jewellery. So I started drilling through them, stringing them with leather. And I think I wore one into work once and someone said, I really like that. And I thought, well, I could maybe do some more of this, push it. And I think a few people bought some stuff. And then I sort of was able to get into sterling silver, which actually I think I prefer. I think it's got more of a finesse to it. And I love picking up a piece of glass and I've no idea what it was, what it could have been in a previous life. And now you pick it up and it's just beautiful, smooth. It looks like a pebble. It's so colourful and there's so many different colours. And every piece of jewellery I make is completely different because each piece of glass is completely different. One will never look the same as the other. I think it's magical.